Good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be discussing on one of the concept in cryptography and network security, that is Vigenere Cipher. So we will discuss on what is Vigenere Cipher with one example, how to encrypt and decrypt using Vigenere Cipher, and also what are the drawbacks of Vigenere Cipher and what improvement we can do in Vigenere Cipher. Okay, let's start. The Vigenere Cipher is a polyalphabetic substitutional cipher. Normally we are using to encrypt the alphabetical text using a repeating keyword. So what is this repeating keyword, we will see, but normally this Vigenere cipher is used to encrypt the alphabetic text from A to Z. The more information about this polyalphabetic substitutional cipher, you can see my previous videos. The link is available in the description box. So before watching this video, you can watch first monoalphabetic substitutional ciphers. We have many monoalphabetic techniques. So the link is available in the description box. You can watch it first. So now let us see the Vigenere cipher. So normally it consists of 26 Caesar ciphers with shifts of 0 through 25. Since we have 26 English characters, we are representing each character with a number from 0 to 25. 0 represents A and 25 represents Z. Okay. So we need to use a simple formula for encrypting and decrypting using Vigenere cipher. For encryption, this is the formula where C is nothing but ciphertext. We are getting the ciphertext using this P, plain text plus key. So normally the key we need to assume, or they will give in the exam. So using that key, you need to add with the plain text. So if the number exceeds more than 26, then you can do mod operation with 26. Okay. Similarly, you will get the decryption value back, that is the plain text. So the ciphertext what you got should minus with the key, and if you get the number more than 26, do the mod operation with the 26, then you will get back your original data. So if you are not yet understood, let's see a small example so that clearly you can understand. Let's see one example. So this is the key, nothing but this K, I. The key is deceptive. So one of the example I have taken from textbook. It may be any key. And this is the plain text. That is message. We have discovered, save yourself. Some message. So in order to get the ciphertext, what you should do is just add the values of P and Q. That is D with W, E with E, like that. Okay, let's see how it works. So this is what the key and this is what the original message. Okay. So first I have taken the key here, that is deceptive. And then till here the key is over. Then I am repeating the same key, deceptive, because it should meet with the length of plain text. So this is what your plain text we discovered, save yourself. So how many characters we have in plain text? Same number of characters should be the key. So we are just repeating the key. That's what the name starting I told, repeating keyword. But there is a drawback with this. Let's see that afterwards. So now let us see how we are going to do the encryption. So this is the key, this is the plain text. Key and plain text I have taken one table. So as I told you, we are representing each character with the with the number 0 to 25 with each character. D, as I told, A is represented as 0, B as 1, C as 2, and D as 3. Small letter D, whatever it may be. So D is represented as 3, E as 4, C as 2, E as 4. Like that, each and every character of the key is replaced with the respective number. Okay. Similarly, plain text, W is replaced with 22, E is replaced by 4. E means A, B, C, D, E, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And A is nothing but 0. Like that, each and every character you need to replace. So as per the formula, you can see plain text plus key means 3 plus 22 you need to add. We will get the ciphertext back, 25. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 0 is 2. And then you replace the number again. 25, again the character is Z, 8 is T, sorry, I, and 2 is nothing but 0, 1, 2, A, B, C is replaced with C. Like that, each and every character of the number of the ciphertext is replaced with the respective character. So this is whatever ciphertext. So here one more example you can see, key and plain text. Here you got the ciphertext. Here you can see this one, 8 plus 18. You'll get to 26. So as I told you, once you get the value 26 or more than that, you should do the mod operation with 26. So 26 mod 26, you will get 0. So now 26 is replaced by 0. Okay. Here also same thing. 19 plus 18 is 37. So 37 mod 26 you do. You will get, sorry, 26 mod 20, you will get almost 11. So like that, if the number after adding, if you get 26 or more than that, just do the mod operation with the 26, and whatever the remainder you are getting, you just replace that number. So I told one thing like there is a drawback with the repeated keywords. You can see here, since I have repeated the keywords here, deceptive, you can see some ciphertext values are repeating here, VTW. Here also you are getting VTW, RED, zero, that's why. Here also if you get one more RED, that values will again repeat. Thereby, the ciphertext is not that much strong. So the attacker or the cryptanalyst can easily decrypt the ciphertext. And one more big problem here in Vigenere Cipher is, if the hacker finds the key, then he knows that the key is repeated. Yes or no? Easily you are getting the complete key. Thereby he can decrypt the ciphertext within a fraction of a second. So in order to avoid this repetitive key, so there is one solution known as auto key system. So what happens here? You can see here the key is defective. So here I am not repeating the same key. Instead, what I am doing, I am taking the plain text and then I am using the same plain text as the key until it matches the length of the plain text. Thereby, you can avoid the repeated keywords in the text or ciphertext. What I meant to say. So, and it doesn't mean that this is the perfect solution, but there is some improvement. Instead of repeating these keywords in the ciphertext, those repeated ciphertext characters can be avoided. But this is not the perfect solution. So the only solution is you need to go in a different way. That is what we are going for, Vigenere Cipher, which is somewhat more advanced encryption techniques that helps in generating the ciphertext still stronger. So that Vigenere Cipher we will see in the upcoming video. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can post it in the description box, comment box, or you can directly mail to my email ID. The mail ID is available in my description box. So hope so enjoyed the video. Also, I have uploaded a few courses in Udemy platform. That is one of the courses is known as Network Simulator 3, where there are more than 200 students from 30 plus countries. You can also enroll to that course in order to upgrade your networking skills. Also, one more course I have uploaded known as Cisco Packet Tracer. For that also there are more than 100 plus students. So if you want to upgrade your networking skills, you can register those courses. Okay, the link is available in the description box for the enrollment. Okay, hope so you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching and subscribe my YouTube channel for more videos. Bye.